Well, it's mid-May and it's food plot time. Tim is over here spraying to kill all the grass off. I think this is our third year we've been planting here. When we bought the land, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago, this field hasn't been planted in probably years and years, but so we had to clean up a lot of debris in there. There was old metal stuff and wood and just junk. Slowly cleaning it out, spraying it a lot to kill everything. It grows a little bit better every year, it seems like. Kind of struggle with it here and there because we don't really have the right equipment, but we're getting there. Tim's got his tractor. We had a 1-row corn planter. We're just gonna walk it for now. The rest of the stuff, he's got a big broadcaster for the tractor. And right now he's just got his big 4-wheeler and he's spraying to kill all the grass. And then in a week or two, we will plant. I think we're gonna do corn and maybe clover. We wanna get the corn in probably like soon here, by the end of the month. Because it is May 16th, I think, right now. But yeah, there's a ton of deer over here. It's in a really good area, Winnebago County. Tim bought 30 acres up front. It's probably 8-10 years ago now, time flies. And then him and I bought the 40 that hooks up to it. It goes back into the marsh more, probably 5 years ago maybe. And most of it is all cattails. It's endless cattails, and which is good and bad. It's hard to get through all that stuff, but we got trails and stuff out there. We put in 3 tower stands. We put one in the food plot here. He's got one up front on his land, and then there's one back out in the cattails. Then we have various stands in these trees here that border the cattails. So Tim's got a small spot up front by the road that he started last year. Didn't grow all that well, but he just sprayed it again today. Probably just put clover up there, and then we're gonna get all this stuff killed off and replant it. We're gonna till it all and then plant it in the next couple of weeks. Well, we were just talking that this clover patch through here, I know it doesn't look like much, but it's clover growing. You know, once every year when we keep killing everything off, it seems like it's growing a little better and better. And we had a ton of deer in here late season last year. We did shoot some bucks out in the marsh. Tim and Tina both did. We do see deer, and there's a lot of deer in the area. And they were using this more and more. The better the food plot gets, there seems to be drawing the deer in. So we just want to do it right, I guess. But man, there's a lot of clover down here, this end. There's a nice little creek that runs through the whole property. It floods. It's a marsh. It gets wet, but it drains very fast. So that's kind of good. And the water only comes up to, even when it's really high, I wouldn't say it's much past right here. But yeah, it's just a nice little creek that runs through. Drains it off pretty good. There's a lot down here. A lot of clover. But it's a lot of work to keep up on these food plots, especially starting one from basically scratch. That was just this giant overgrown grass field. I don't know how many times we tilled it the first year and then sprayed it. Didn't come up very well. We replanted later, a fall crop. Came up okay, but each year, like I said, it's a little bit better and better. And I think it's essential with this giant cattail marsh. I don't know how many thousands of acres it is. Basically, essentially like a giant bedding for all these deer. And if we can pull them out of there to get them up here in this food plot, come by our stands that are in the marsh, then we're golden. We're golden. Just got to put the work in. Yeah. Moonshine.
What's that? Shine.
Take a swig of it. Try it.
Apple juice.
Yeah. Important stuff.
Delicious.
I got a real nice turkey blind for sale if anybody's looking for one. Real cheap. Still in good shape. Just a couple of little holes here and there. I think you could sew that up, no problem. Yeah, it's good. Alright, we're back over. It's Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. Beautiful 80 degrees. It's been beautiful this whole weekend. We're back over to do some tilling. Tim's already over here. Parker's getting ready to unload the tractor. It looks like after spraying, a lot of it died off pretty well. There's still some green in there, but we'll be able to till through all that. Tim's way down there coming through. We have a lot of tilling to do here, and then we're going to fertilize and plant right away, I think. Hoping for some rain this week, but it doesn't look like it. It's looking like a 80 degree all week. Tim's got his big spreader here, all the seed. Looks like we're set. Let's get this thing unloaded. First pass looks pretty good. Those tillers are amazing. They just emulsify everything and shred it. It's nice and loose soil now. Because the ground is very dry, very hard, but these tillers go through it really well. Looks pretty good yet. All this grass in here, but it's all loose and filled up now. Time, right?
Yep. An old granny walking away. Bye, Granny.
Yeah, if anything, just tilt it this way so this thing drags a little more. Stay right on that line. That should stay. See, it works good in this loose soil. It's perfect. You got all day, right?
Yeah.
I think this is number 7 row for the long patch here.
Yep.
I think we got 12 or 14 over there on the other side.
We're sure to stop.
Huh? Keep going. You make a good farmer painting. Huh? You're like Amish.
And like Gavin.
1 row at a time. Now flip the thing over. Oh yeah.
Should be able to see it though.
Oh really? Dusty? Let's see if you got any dirt on you. Yeah, a little bit on your face. I think there's a couple. Yeah, that is. You did a good job. Looks good. There, it's all tilled.
Does it hurt if you get hit?
Now it's fertilizer time, Pete.
Yeah.
We got everything seeded. Yeah, it'll shoot out and hit you.
I don't know how far
It goes far, yeah. It's not going fast yet.
It's good to fire.
Fire it up. It really throws it out.
Yeah.
Alright, that should be it. Tim's finishing up the last batch of fertilizer.
Yeah.
It's a long day, hot, dusty day. I didn't do any tilling, Parker did and Tim did. They're filthy. I did a lot of walking with the 1-row corn planter. Tim did a lot of walking with the organ grinder for the clover.
That took the longest.
It took a long time, yeah. So
Yeah.
fine, that seed. And now he's doing his spreader on his tractor for the fertilizer over the whole field. So hopefully this year is going to be good. We're getting a little bit better every year. And I guess we'll wait and see. We just need some rain, huh?
Yep.
I'm tired. It's been a long weekend, long day. We've been over here. Well, we got here at noon. I think it's almost 5.
We got here.
At noon. And now it's like 5 o'clock. Tim was over here since about 10 or so. A lot of work, but we got her done, and I think it's gonna work out pretty good. If this all comes up well, like we're planning, should turn out pretty good. We're gonna have to pay attention to it now, and then come over and spray it. We have something to spray the. We can spray the corn with Roundup that's Roundup ready, but the clover, we have something else to spray it to take care of the weeds in there. Because Roundup will kill it. So. And then we can spot plant it if we need to, as far as like if some clover didn't come up in certain areas, and then like I said, pray for rain and then let it grow, and then see if we get any deer in here this year again, huh?
Yeah.
All right, that should be it, huh?
Yeah.
For our food plot video. Thanks for watching. Went Outdoors. We'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Dirty face.